Compared with hearing aids, cochlear implants are more complex medical devices that work differently. It has two parts, an external device and a surgically placed implant. Developing and obtaining regulatory approval for an innovative cochlear implant is not a fast process and can take many years. Every medical device is assigned to one of the three regulatory classes based on the level of the associated risk and the intended use. For example, accessories such as a range of Phonak Roger receivers are categorized as Class 1. Hearing aids are Class 2. Cochlear implants are Class 3 devices. And as implantable devices, they have the highest risk for causing potential harm, and therefore they must meet the most stringent regulatory requirements before release to the market. All new cochlear implants must go through a tightly controlled development process, which starts with an idea to address an unmet medical or market need. Let's say after extensive research and interviews with hearing care professionals, we determined that we can further improve the hearing outcomes in patients by designing a minimally invasive CI electrode. So our R&D team sets out to create a concept by leveraging the latest technology that we have access to. Then this new concept is tested by prototyping the device. Take our new electrode, for example. We perform an evaluation of prototypes with CI surgeons to get critical feedback and to ensure that the design requirements will meet the user needs. Based on that, detailed requirements are established that the new device has to meet. For example, our new electrode needs to be no bigger than a certain size, have a certain flexibility, needs to be durable, and work as expected inside the human cochlea. As the device is developed, it is continuously being tested, verified, and validated to ensure that it meets all these requirements. If not, it's modified and improved and tested again. Besides extensive lab tests, the new device may have to undergo a variety of biological assessments and clinical investigations with real patients under strict and independent ethical and regulatory supervision. We need to make sure, for example, our new electrode will help our patients hear their best and make sure that it won't cause harm. We perform thorough risk analysis to evaluate any potential failure or hazard at any stage in the device's life cycle. And measures are defined and implemented to control and minimize those risks. Finally, when we determine that the device is ready, we collect all the relevant information and test results obtained during the development process and submit them to the regulatory authorities, such as the FDA in the United States or TÜV Süd in Europe, to obtain their approval to sell and market the new device. Only when the regulatory authorities approve, the new device can be sold on the market. Our company is regularly audited by the regulatory authorities to make sure compliance is maintained with the applicable quality, performance, and safety standards. After the new device is introduced to the market, post-market surveillance ensures that it continues to be safe and effective through its entire lifetime and determines if corrective or preventive actions are necessary. We review every complaint related to the device itself, the labeling, the packaging, or even the distribution, and we thoroughly investigate and analyze the data for any trends so that we can react accordingly. Besides monitoring for problems, post-market surveillance data can also highlight opportunities for continuous improvement to continue to deliver the safest and most effective cochlear implants. The process of developing the most innovative cochlear implant technology is a long and involved process, but it is designed to ensure that only the best and safest devices are available for our patients. For over 25 years, our cochlear implants have changed the lives of many people. In fact, there are over 100,000 ears implanted in 130 countries with advanced bionics devices. At Advanced Bionics, we put our patients first in all what we do, and we continuously strive to give you the best possible hearing performance and highest safety. Advanced Bionics will be with you during your entire journey to hearing, and you can always count on Advanced Bionics to support you at every step of the way.